know that the top 1% of 18-year-olds in the US have an average net worth of $20,000? Wouldn't you like to be a part of that 1%? It's your girl Ace, and you are tuned into episode 2 of our Guide of Greatness here on the Build Your Value Networks. Today's episode, how teens can grow their money in 2021. Let's get it. The first step towards growing your money is finding a source of income. Now, this could be getting a job, this could be doing a YouTube channel, this could be doing affiliate marketing, selling sneakers, selling phones, electronics, games, selling hair, lashes, if you do nails, if you got your own business, anything that you want to do. Even if you are a rapper or a basketball player or athlete, there's a lot of ways that you can make money 15 and 16 years old. Literally, if you have an iPhone, a phone, a computer, and some internet, you can make money. Now, I'm not sure if this applies everywhere, but I know here in New York that you can apply for your driver's permit at the age of 16, which is something that I did. I applied for it when I was 16, right? And after a few months of driving, you are able to apply to take your driver's test for your driver's license, right? So that means that you can have your literal driver's license at 16, 17 years old instead of waiting until you're 18, 21. I don't understand people who are 20 years old, 18 years old without a driver's license. Like, you need to have a driver's license as soon as possible, right? So that's step 2. Next step towards growing your money is knowing how to save and budget, right? So saving and budgeting is very important for us to learn at a young age, because young people, we like to spend our money as soon as we get our money. So it is very important for us to know to put some away, know what to spend, what not to spend, know what to invest, what to save, and what, we can ball out on. You feel me? So saving and budgeting. So I give y'all an easy concept to go by if you struggle with saving and budgeting. This is called the 50-30-20 rule, all right? Save 50%, spend 30% on your needs, spend 20% on your wants. Now for me, I usually save 10%. Now that's a whole lot less, but I'm only saving 10% right now because I would rather invest than save. I'm investing more of my money than I spend for myself. Out of myself, let's say I get a check of, $400, right? I'm usually gonna put about $40 to $100 away. Lately, I've been putting a little bit more away because I really want to get my car before summer starts, so I'll probably put away like $40, right? So that leaves me with a good $360. Out of that $200, I'm probably gonna invest. That means I'm probably gonna buy something that, helps out my business, my brand, whether that be promo, video editing, thumbnail purchasing, or, whatever it takes, to get my business to be better. That's what I would spend my money towards. And then the rest of the $160 usually would be, more towards myself and what I want to buy. That can be food, not really clothing, it really just be food, but that's how I spend my money. But if you struggle, once again, the 50-30-20 rule is a good one for you. You can place it however you want. You can invest 50%, save 30%, spend 20%, spend 50%, however you want to do it. I think that's a good model for people to go by if you're struggling with saving and budgeting. Step number 3, investing in yourself. Investing in yourself probably has to be the number one thing when it comes to becoming wealthy. You really want to invest in yourself, invest in your craft, invest in, in your wealth and generational wealth for your family. That is the most important thing, right? When you invest in yourself, nothing bad can happen from investing in yourself. It's always going to turn out to be, beneficial to take care of your health. That's the real wealth. Investing in yourself also means investing in books, investing in traveling. I believe that's investing in yourself because, you have to get out of your own habitat and your regular, normal environment in order to grow. Like, you got to see new people, feel new space, feel new energy, learn new lessons, learn about different cultures and all the diversity that is in the world, so that you can adapt to new market changes and everything like that. Like, you'll be able to understand the world a lot more when you read and you travel. So you should do both of those at the same time. It's a good thing, when you want to plane, reading a book, things like that. Sidetrack. Investing in yourself also is investing in things like cameras, paint brushes, whatever you like to do, and whatever will allow you to progress further in that interest is an investment in yourself. As long as it makes you happy, it is an investment, but it can't be like a liability. I won't say something like a liability such as jewelry or luxury cars are an investment unless it honestly, and it truly honestly leverages your lifestyle and your career because, you know, of whatever attention it may bring, or, you know, this, you know, the prototypical status that you may have to keep up. But besides that, you know, leave those things for when your assets can pay for your liabilities. That's when you should, you know, be getting all the jewelry and the flashy this and flashy that. I know it seems like a lot of fun, but trust me, if you invest in a few assets first before you get those things, once you get those things, it's gonna feel like nothing, for one. And two, you'll be able to buy those things multiple times because, you know, you'll just have the excess of money to do so. You don't want to go get a new Rolex and, you know, look luxury but really be in debt. Like, that's not luxury. That's not swag. That's not swag, homie. Right? So just make sure that you invest in yourself, invest in being around the right people in the right places, investing in putting your brand out there, pushing it into more and more people's faces. You should be really doing anything that you can do to invest in leveraging your lifestyle. That's it. I don't really like spending money. I really just like to invest money. I'd rather invest money than spend or save any day. You feel me? So invest in yourself. Step number 4, I think it's step number 4, right? Step number 4 towards building your wealth, building your credit. Now, if you are 16 and 17 years old, anything under 18 years old, this doesn't necessarily pertain to you, but you should definitely listen up because it is important that you learn it before you turn 18 so that you master it. And once you turn 18, you're going to be ahead of the game and ready to just shoo. I'm telling y'all, with these tips and with this trick, building your credit, you can literally, I feel like in 1 year, build your net worth to be well over $100,000. If you ask me personally, I know me personally, bruh, next year, I'm gonna break down to y'all what I'm going to do when I turn 18 years old. Well, basically what I'm doing right now to prepare myself for when I turn 18, right? Because I definitely want to be in the top 1%. I definitely feel like I can make $20,000 in net worth. I feel like next year is a year that I can make $100,000 plus. So this is how I plan to do it, right? So what I would do is, for the rest of the year, I'm about to get me a car. And with this car, I'm going to definitely be making some money doing Instacart, DoorDash, whatever it is that I may be doing. I'm going to be making some money this summer, okay? In the summer, I plan on saving. At the highest, I do want to hit $20,000, and I honestly believe I can do that. Once I turn 18, I'm going to follow these simple steps, all right? So with the $10,000, I will go apply for a secure credit card. So I'll put that $10,000 towards a $10,000 secure credit card. Probably would apply for a Discover It card because I feel like that's the best for new credit card users. Discover It is a good card. You want to get cards that will allow you to get you travel points, cash back, and points. Once I have my Discover It card, I will only allow myself to spend at the maximum amount, $900. And I only would spend $900 out of my total $10,000 available credit because you really don't want to use over 9% of your available credit. This shows the credit bureaus and all the the banks that you don't really need their money. So what they'll end up doing is offer you even more money once they see that you don't really need their money. But when I'm paying back the $900, what I would do is a week before my credit card balance is due, I would pay about $800, about $750 I would pay a week before my credit card balance is due. And then the next week when my credit card balance is due, I would pay the rest of the $150 that I owe to my credit card. So that will boost my credit through the roof. If y'all didn't know, that is a great secret. A week before, pay majority of your credit card balance, like 85-90% of your credit card balance. And then a week later, when your credit card balance is due the day of, you should be paying back the rest of it, and that will help your credit score go up. All right, so after I have my secure credit card, the next step that I would take is applying for primary sites. Primaries are revolving lines of credit on your score or your credit profile, whatever you want to say, right? So it shows them that you are constantly paying somebody back. That's all credit really is, just to see if you are trustworthy towards the banks, that if they let you borrow X amount of dollars, that you can pay it back in increments or pay it back on time in the full amount, however that works, right? So I will sign up for primary sites. I will sign up for 2 primary sites at first, right? It will just be Self-Lender and Credit Strong, are 2 credit building and savings apps, right? So what you'll do is you'll pay a monthly fee, a monthly subscription. This can be as low as $12, I believe, and as high as $200, and the terms can go from 6 months to 10 years, I believe. So I would apply for those, and I obviously go for the highest one within 1 year, however much I can pay for 1 year to shoot my credit through the roof. This can be $200, $300 a month. I don't care, so because it's gonna build my credit, and the money that I put in, I will get back at the end of my term. So it's gonna build my credit, and I get my money back at the end of my term. So that's so great. You probably end up saving, I think the highest auto installment loan that they give you is $18,000. Doing that for about 3 to 6 months will allow me to apply for more credit cards and just keep getting more and more credit, keep getting more and more credit. And then after about 3 to 5 years of, keeping up my good credit, building my credit limits through the roof, getting them up to 200s and hundreds of thousands of dollars, all the way up to even sometimes, I guess, 500,000 to $1 million, I could make money off of it. When you have all of this available credit, you really could just use the bank's money to pay for whatever it is that you're trying to have operating. Like if you have a business, let's say you had no money at all, but you had a credit card and you had $1,000 on that credit card. You buy the clothing material that you need to sell it, make $2,000, and now you just made $1,000 profit. You made 100%, basically 200% profit, because you didn't even spend any money. So therefore, that's one way that you can earn money from your credit cards. But with all this available credit, there are literally people making doctor's money, like Harvard degree type money every year from credit cards, from having 3 to 5, 10, 15 multiple cards, called credit card stacking, selling trade lines. It's a lot of information that I would love to tell y'all. But if you want to learn how to turn your credit card into plastic gold, in episode 2, I'm going to break down how you can use credit to leverage your lifestyle, live for free, get groceries for free, travel for free, buy cars, all that type of stuff. So make sure that y'all stay tuned for episode 2. But before this episode ends, my man Benji had a question for y'all. So he wanted to know, if $3,000 hit your bank account right now, how would you spend it? How would you save it? Would you give some to charity? Would you blow it, or would you invest it? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned for our episode 3, where we're gonna teach you how you can live for free and how you can drive any car that you want. Any car that you want for free, and make profit off of it. Until next time, everybody.